United States President Donald Trump orders a massive military strike on a Syrian airbase on Thursday in retaliation for a chemical attack he blamed on President Bashar al-Assad. Trump, in a brief televised address delivered hours after the United Nations Security Council failed to agree on a probe into the apparent chemical attack, urges all civilized nations to unite to end the bloodshed in Syria. The U.S. military fires dozens of cruise missiles at the Shayrat airfield 8:45 p.m. Eastern Time. The missiles were fired from the USS Porter and the USS Ross, which belong to the U.S. Navy's 6th Fleet and are located in the eastern Mediterranean. The missiles targeted aircraft and runways at the airbase. The sudden U.S. military action against the Assad regime marks a stunning development in Syria's brutal 6-year conflict and a sudden about-face for Trump. It comes despite a warning from Russia of potential negative consequences if Washington strikes Syria. The fast-moving events come just days after the Trump administration had signaled it was no longer seeking the Syrian leader's departure from power. But Trump on Wednesday decried the chemical attack as an affront to humanity. Operatives from the Bureau of Immigration arrest a foreign couple with alleged links to the ISIS. DOJ Secretary Vitaliano Aguirre and BI Commissioner Jaime Morente present Kuwaiti national Hussein al-Dafiri and his supposed wife, Syrian national Rahaf Zina, at the headquarters of the National Bureau of Investigation Thursday. Aguirre says al-Dafiri has links to terror group ISIS and is known to be involved in bomb making, citing intelligence reports from the armed forces of the Philippines and the Kuwaiti government. Aguirre admits they're only speculating why the couple is in the country, but he insists the two are active ISIS members based on intelligence information. The BI's fugitive search unit carried out the entrapment operation last March 25 at the upscale Bonifacio Global City in coordination with the military and the police. Al-Dafiri will be deported to Kuwait, while Zina would be sent back to Qatar, her last known location before she arrived in the Philippines. The government and communist rebels commit to fast-track talks on land distribution during the peace talks in the Netherlands. The rebels insist they will only agree to implement an interim joint ceasefire after the issue is resolved. The goal is to finish the talks within the year. But how will they implement free land distribution is a difficult point in the entire peace process. Based on government estimates, completing land distribution will cost the government up to 98 billion pesos. Land distribution is at the core of talks on a comprehensive agreement on socio-economic reforms or CASR, headed by former Agrarian Reform Secretary Hernani Braganza for the government and Juliet Sison for the National Democratic Front. The panels have been stuck on CASR for years.